going on, baby? It's your man Cheeks for Life, baby. 219 TV, baby. Midwest Connected. You feel what I'm saying? Where we bring you all the latest topics and trends, baby, through a Midwest lens. You feel me? So on this one right here, man, we about to talk about the two biggest frauds, man. You know what I'm saying? The two biggest frauds, bro. These dudes is the Culture Vulture 101. When do it stop, man? Now you got your man Hassan. See, they running out of content, man. I'm finna put y'all YouTubers up on game, man. These two cats is running out of content. Now they turning on each other. Now Hassan saying that he feel like Charleston fighting and taking his style. You feel what I'm saying? So really, not to highlight him and his buffoonery, you know, but I want my people to see, because I feel like they getting over on us. And us real ones, you know what I mean? We slipping through the cracks, you know, and it's a time. The wheel is turning. Now it's time for some new, you know. It's time for some new, you know, these two dudes, when I say culture vultures, both of them use the streets to get their message across, true, no doubt. But the way they do it, it ain't what you do, is how you do it. That's what my grandma say. So, but you know, let's hear what he got to say about Charleston. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about both of them. What you looking at, bro?
Shall we begin?
Yeah, let's begin.
Like, shall we begin?
Yeah, we should.
Let me ask you a question, right? I ain't trying to be petty or nothing, but
you are.
It's like, damn, could I have something for myself?
For yourself.
Some originality?
Originality.
Like,
now my man say, cause we got to break this. Sometimes clowns got to hear themselves speak, man. Welcome to the circus. These is the two biggest clowns in the circus right now. But one clown making more than the other, because it's the circus. You get paid to play, baby. He said, can he have something for himself? Come on, Hassan, you can't kidnap, man. People been gangsters for years. This been going on for years. People been talking about this. So what you act like you the first one to touch on what's going on in the streets. But anyway, can academics have it? Because you took it from him. Come on, man.
Some of y'all catching on, because y'all in my DM and y'all saying it, and some of y'all still not catching on. I went on academics a couple of days after Charleston White. He didn't make enough noise. I went viral all over the place talking about J Prince. This nigga start talking about J Prince for a whole month.
So I guess J Prince was your original idea. Come on, YouTube land. Like my man Nino Cappuccino say, come on, TV land. Yo, man. You a YouTuber. This is content. This is entertainment. You know, people like us, everybody ain't got the gift to be a vessel for information like some of us do. That's why we become YouTubers. But don't play with the people intelligence, man. I'm here for them ones that's, we gonna keep it real, no? Because my audience, you know, my family Cheeks for Life over here, Midwest Connected, the 219 TV over here, our people got intelligence, man. We see through the bull. We know what to be entertained by, and at the same time, we know what not to let you wash our brain. You wasn't the first one to talk about Prince. You did just what he did. You jumped on the wave. You went out the window to disrespect J Prince to get your views up. Let's keep it 100.
Non-stop. My whole target was gangs and rappers when I came on YouTube. Gangs and rappers, because there was so much gang death and so much with the rappers. That was my whole target.
Your whole target was New York gangs. You know what I mean? I used to live in Jersey, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't even spoke or heard of when I was out there, you know what I mean? I was in Jersey for over 10 years, Newark, Brick City. Shout out to all my guys from Hawthorne, Roddy Rod, Tom Deuce, my brothers out there, you know what I'm saying? Shout to Get Busy, you know what I'm saying? Double M, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, bro, you start talking about New York gangs because you was, allegedly a fake blood, I don't, you know, but so the New York gangs had some viral stuff going on. That's why you jumped into the gang thing, to get viral once again. We know you play now. Come on.
Charleston White. But one of my biggest things that I've been dealing with, outside of what they call conspiracy, is World War III, and most definitely Russia and China,
Come on, man. Now he took that from you, talking about politics. Y'all running out of content, so y'all moving to politics. You trying to find an audience. Hit's not that big in content. Anytime you drop something on YouTube that ain't black on black, like my man Mr. Scono, you have to say no to Sco. Like he say, blog on blog crime, black on black blog of crime. You feel what I'm saying? So that's you reaching for content. So you got to be relevant. Once you get into that stage, so you got to be able to talk about real topics. You see, once you got to talk about something besides the ghetto. Now they reaching. Because you think you the first hood on YouTube dude to talk about something besides the hood? Charleston, see, sounds like jealousy to me. He mad Charleston getting his money and he was out long. That's the typical hate. Now they doing what they accusing the youngins of doing. Come on, peep the game, man. It's all about this at the end of the day.
All through my lives, all through my videos. And then it's like, okay, in my DM again, yo, Haas, listen to him. Shall we begin? Like, it's like, oh my God. Is anything sacred? Do anybody have any originality? Is everybody gonna mimic my style?
This dude think he the Michael Jackson of YouTube.
Sure, people. And people don't know, man, the whole Chinese country was broke in the 70s. China had to borrow money like China was broke in the 70s. Yeah. Many of them people rebuilt them, now they going around buying the world's economy.
They do, they own everything in Africa.
Man, the Dominican Republic now.
Yep, you're right, you are 100%.
They buying the world's, whatever the Queen of England won't sell them, they own the world's real estate now.
They do.
If revelation is real, then in a minute, Putman line to send some over here. Cause
is this not my whole teaching point?
Come on, man, Haas. We ain't heard you talk nothing about that. Let's keep it funky. Your claim to fame was you and the Bambaataa. You know what I'm saying? And like my man said, and I read your comments, a lot of the followers in his situation been through what he been through. So you a vessel and a healing point to them, and that's cool for that. You know, you kudos for that. Blessings. Everybody need you was a voice, but you trying to take that voice and turn it into other voices to monetize. You touching subjects Trump been talking about China for years, so sound like to me, both of y'all, especially Charleston White, he the one, he gotta make America, he wear the Trump hat. He try to align himself with them. He'll say that. You feel me? Because Trump know, Charleston know too, he only could go so far with what he doing. Keep it real, because neither now one of y'all talk about no industry. Y'all don't talk about the Jewish, y'all don't talk about the music industry, y'all don't talk about the entertainment industry, y'all don't talk about the Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't go at none of them, and they've been exploiting blacks for years. They've been putting the image out here in these youngins' head about the bang bang, shoot 'em up, the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Y'all have not won it now. You know why? Because Charleston trying to get to that check. You trying to still be in the rap industry. You trying to get to them checks. So y'all dissing people that definitely can't help you along the way, but they can create you enough buzz to make the powers that be look at you. But y'all ain't said nothing to the powers that be. To me, they just, a lot of them is the biggest infiltrators of us and the conspirators of us, you know, and damage to us. The kids that y'all hollering at, they just the result of what, you know, the bigger ones that done, but y'all not going at the big one. Let's keep it a thou wow. 2 clowns in the circus, man. Enough is enough, man. Come on. But he mad though. This is what I'm like. I'm tripping because this clown mad because the other clown eating more than him at the show.
For years, everything that I teach, he doesn't give a goddamn about these topics, and this is what's pissing me off. You're sitting up there adapting my whole style. Who sent you? CIA, FBI, DEA? Like, come on. Have some.
Now, this is the thing. Who sent him? It's Charleston White Illuminati. Because he definitely sacrificing everything to get to the cream. And you are too. You just mad Charleston just giving it, he just getting it a little bit more. He a little more raw than you, man. You get raw in the comfort of your own, but at least Charleston moving around. Start moving around with it. Start going to Texas. Start going here. Show yourself there. You want to take it to them. You get some views because they will tune in to see who's trying to knock you out for real.
Some originality. And at this point in time, those of y'all that's been watching me for years, y'all still not getting it? Now the nigga talking about China and Russia and Putin and sitting something. Since when he been talking about that? Never.
We're not talking about that. He talking
like
about
ever.
He was asked.
My whole teachings, everything that I teach, even down when I sat up there and I said how dudes be sitting up there, putting their hands against the wall, putting their fingers in their mouth, lifting their nutsacks and turning around, like everything. I can't even have a sacred joke. This is ridiculous.
He's mad at
it. Is. And it's sickening.
Gangster say that's that little thing coming.
It's sickening at this point in time. This nigga don't have no originality. Go bite somebody else's style. Go still.
Both of y'all bit 50. Now let's just keep it on. Hey, Bray, I consider myself a hip-hop industry culture connoisseur. That's how I know they culture vultures. Let's keep it real now. You know, I'm 49, been in the game for years, and what they doing, they culture voting on the highest level though. Because when you culture vultures they eating on their own. See, the culture vultures, other races that come in, but y'all the worst kind. Y'all eating on your own. Y'all the kind that the slave masters get to try to keep the other slaves in line. See, y'all the distraction. So let's keep them at it so they'll keep going at each other. And we'll keep monetizing off that. The rap beef is so now they got the YouTubers going in. So, because YouTube is the closest thing to reality TV. And the reality these two clowns is giving ain't reality though. Charleston White changes his tune. He go a lot of places. We're going to talk about that in the next video. He changes his tune. He did a fake pull up on T.I. He fake pull up. We're going to expose that too though. But my thing is just to shine light on the buffoonery. Let's keep it entertainment. When they start trying to be too real with it, they lose me, bro.
Steal from them. Stop copying me. It's irritating because when you sit back and you analyze, you know you don't give irritating. You don't care about nothing that you're teaching. You don't diss all the children. You done sat up there and said that you wished all them kids in the Texas school shooting die. They didn't mean nothing to you. You done sat up there and diss King Vaughn and all the young boys. Like, who really wants you to come release them from jail at this point when you done dissed all the idols?
Now, he made a valid point there. See, this is what Charleston playing himself, like he said. You diss all these people, this, that, the ones you gonna go into them same communities and try to help the people that help in them communities more. I bet Bondon gave out more money in his community. Jay Princeton gave out more money in his community. Durkin gave out more money in his community. Feel me? Than him. Whack probably too. See, this the thing. I don't know about you, Hassan. They say you keeping all your little bread. That's how they know you ain't getting as much. But that's the thing. All these communities of people that Charleston coming at, he ain't went to O Block. It's different if you did some Vaughn, then you go to O Block and break down 50,000. Till you do that, ain't none you saying how you said coming at them gonna reach them, because the one that was reaching them was there with them. The one you talk about was in the trenches with them. And that's the part that they chill me talk about. They from the streets. If you from the streets and don't understand that right there, that law and that thing from the streets honor who break bread with them. And if you ain't broke bread with them or showed them how to break bread amongst each other or showed them how to really get down with each other, you could say all day, you just sound like the police to them. Stop doing crime. Stop doing this. Don't do drugs. That's what you sound like. That's what y'all sound like to them. So both of y'all is in play. Y'all both trying to be the Pied Piper. But see, everybody doing it's coming out. It's for the views. It's for the views. And now the tide's turning. Hassan views is probably going down. You blew up in the pandemic. That's what blew both of y'all up. Pandemic, everybody was sitting at the house. So whoever was ahead of the game, us new ones is coming and they mad. The space is closing there. Haas mad. And he really mad because the space he thought he had by going at everybody, Charleston White just did it harder. It is what it is. He jumped out the window a little further than you, bro.
You're not taking action right now when it comes to learning how to invest. You're not taking action right now and putting money in the stock market. But you 100% will regret that. You'll regret it by the middle.
Commercial, live and unedited. You know, I met the trap. Check in.
Who really wants to work with you when you sat up there and told Mav Hoffa's children that you wish that the child predator in the family come touch them? Matter of fact, you'll do it.
Now that
to a
was crazy. He told Mav Hoffa, y'all know, shout to Mav Hoffa out there in NY, that he hoped the child predator in his family reaches kids. Come on, Charleston. And you say that, and then it's a lot of y'all that he say shit like that, and then people be like, oh, but I respect Charleston. When he tells somebody he wish their kids was raped, that's what I mean by it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Now, sometimes I can respect the message, but when you say that, I can't respect the man. Period. I can't respect and condone a man who even can fix himself to make a statement like that. I hope the child predator in your family touch your kid. Or you should do it. Come on, man. And this is what y'all bigging him up. Y'all trying to make that clown in the corner the spokesman for the real ones. Nah, he ain't the spokesman. He might touch on some things we won't say it that we can't get across to him. But he damn sure don't represent us. Charleston damn sure don't represent me. He entertaining and we leave it at that. But when you say something like that you hope the rapists of the family touch this man's kids, but no respect for you. And those that respect that or can find a way to separate that from you, come on, man. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it, baby.
7-year-old and 11-year-old. Who takes you serious?
11-year-old, he made that comment.
At this point in time.
Who taking him serious?
You done went from, oh, I'm just trying to get the people's attention because I gave you that excuse, to, oh, it's all about money, and now you care again? Now you want to act like you got a message? You all over the place, and it's disgusting.
Y'all both
have your own originality and stop borrowing from mine. It's actually irritating me now.
That ain't y'all yet. Now, I don't know if they remember. Who remembers Star and Buck Wild? I'm just saying. Who remember? I'm from that era. I used to live in Jersey. Who remembers Star and Buck Wild? Star was the raunchiest, shit-talkingest. He had no friends. He dished everybody in the industry. You feel what I'm saying? He made comments about Aaliyah. So both of y'all, it took y'all shock jock. That's what they call it, man. They call it shock jock. This ain't your style, bro. People been going against the grain. It's just that you only have so many people every few years that's willing to go that far out. Because a lot of people do want to try to save face and not mess out the wrong crowds when they trying to get started. So they kind of hesitate in the saying and doing what Charleston is saying and doing. But in this era, anything goes. When you monetize yourself, you can say and do what you want, and Charleston just figured that out quicker than he did. But he mad about it. But why you mad? Because both of y'all just eating off your own people. So until you step up, how can you dish this man?
Let me have my personality and you keep yours.
He mad.
You ain't never a day in your life had a conversation about what's going on with Russia and China.
Now the streets is political. Now y'all really
I decided to flip out on Jay Prince.
Politics.
And then you decide that you want to flip out for a whole month after me? Are you serious?
See the difference with, now let's peep that. His beef with, see the difference why Charleston's beef was more entertaining with Jay Prince. Let's just break down the psyche of what we're looking at. He was in Texas, he was closer. So everybody thought that train wreck was a little more, you know, everybody probably thought, you know what, that train wreck is a little more liable to happen. You know, they figured Charles, he might bump into Jay Prince quicker than you might, or Jay Prince might bump into him quicker than he might bump into you. So that's really what that is. Charleston just in a different region. You know, you got to know all of that. YouTube break down your analogies and states. Come on, bro. You got to know that.
Serious. It's serious as cancer. And the reality of it is, then you sit up there, have the audacity in the same conversation to talk about religion. Didn't you disrespect the Muslims? You said you fed them pork. Right. Didn't you disrespect the church? You said you didn't believe in them.
Facts. Well,
now you want to talk about revelations? And y'all falling for this. So the same dude that said F your God wants to talk about revelations and you falling for it?
Nah, I feel him on that. All y'all is, oh, Charleston, this and that. He didn't dish your God. He didn't dish, we didn't black women, guys. He didn't dish some way, shape, or form. He didn't dish. It's a part of you that he didn't dish. You know, y'all got that little what they call it. We all got a little ratchet in us. And he didn't touch the part of the ratchet in somebody. Now, some people might feel like they needed to hear that, so God bless them. And, but some people feel like, come on, bro. You using the same dysfunction, you getting paid off of it. Both of y'all getting paid off the dysfunction of us as a people. And that's the bottom line, bro. That's really what the bottom line is. And y'all, it's funny that all of a sudden now y'all mad at each other. Or you mad at him because he getting paid a little more than you, which bottom line is about this.
That's like a nigga talking about he want to take your kids to the park. After he told you he hoped they died. And y'all falling for it? Right.
That's how I feel. Y'all falling for it. They falling for you too.
Right.
It's the same with you though, bro. And they falling for it. Right. Hey man,
making me nauseous. Y'all fall for anything. Anytime somebody can give you verbal masturbation,
would that go for him too?
Y'all fall in love with the lies.
He mad.
But I guess this is why half y'all cats can't even pick your baby mothers, or they can't pick a husband,
so now
or baby father.
Charleston. Now he sounded like Charleston.
That's why y'all enemies with your baby mothers and baby fathers, because y'all don't learn how to read
clouds,
in between the lines. Dogs done dissed all the teenagers, all the teenage rappers, dissed all the gangbangers, dissed all the rappers, biting my style, dissed every religion.
When it didn't go as far.
And now he want to teach you revelations. I guess stalking rappers now is getting boring. So now you want to talk about China. Well, I guess next you're going to break down how China got police stations all throughout America.
Yo, man. This is what it is, man. Both of these clowns, now they can't find no more content in the hood. It's rinse and repeat. This YouTube thing. People only want to hear so much of the BS, man. They only want to hear so much of the BS, man. So this is my thing, and I urge y'all to really check this out. You know what I'm saying? I urge y'all to really check this out. You feel what I'm saying? And just sit back, listen, wait, hold on.
It is what it is, man. I can't even ask you to hit the like button.
Well, I can. Hit the like, hit the share, subscribe, definitely, because I'm going to keep bringing it to y'all, man, because I want to know how y'all feeling about your man, Hassan, what he feeling about Charleston, and how these two culture vultures, are eating off their community, eating off the crime, eating off the mentality of, these brothers don't need to hear about, they know what they doing. And let's keep it funky, man. I'm 49. They've been killing and robbing and stealing since the biblical days. Long as you got have and have-nots, rich and poor, you feel what I'm saying? Different social status, different economic status. Long as you got that, bro, it's gonna always be crime. It's gonna always be somebody trying to get over. It's gonna always be. So all you gotta do, man, in this life is just put yourself on the right side of the tracks and ride it out. Cause you got all kind. That's why the highway got 3 lanes, man. Pick one to stay in it. Everybody can't be in the same lane, then traffic get congested. When everybody in the same lane, that's what's going on now in these YouTube streets. Everybody trying to get in the same lane, baby. But over here at 219 TV, baby, we Midwest connected, so we just breaking it all down and want our people to just look at the real. Don't be hoodwinked, don't be bamboozled. But when the chickens come home to roost, they start eating at each other. Hassan mad at Charleston. Feel like Charleston taking his style. Me personally, I just feel like he mad because Charleston took off with the style. Y'all both got the same style. Charleston just took off with it. That's what it is. Hassan mad. They both clowns in the circus. So let me know what y'all think about that, man. Real talk. We